Beyond the screens, past the pings, and deeper than the noise of today, there is a frequency that never fades. It is the sound of a voice telling a truth that was true 1,000 years ago and will be true 1,000 years from now. These are the narratives that shaped civilizations, the legends that whispered to our ancestors, and the stories that still live inside us, waiting to be woken up. In a world that moves too fast, we are taking a moment to sit still, to breathe, to co create a world using nothing but the air between us and the power of your imagination. I, Rashmi Shetty, am your host, and this is Once Upon a Time Stories that have stood the test of time. Let's now move on to the next story, The Birth of Hanuman, and it has a connect to Lord Rama's birth. Listen in to find out more. The birth of Hanuman, the Vanara God. He is known for his strength and devotion, and his is a story rich with divine intervention and the intersection of several powerful forces from ancient mythology. Hanuman was born to Anjana, an apsara who was living on earth under a curse, and his father was Kesari, a powerful Vanara chief. However, you also know that Hanuman is called Pavanaputra, the son of the wind, because the wind god or Vayu played a very important role in his birth. There are several versions of the story, but they typically weave together into three main elements. We start off with the curse of Anjana. Anjana, an apsara, had been cursed to be born on earth in the form of a Vanara. The curse, it was said, would only be broken when she gave birth to an incarnation of Lord Shiva. To achieve this, she and Kesari performed intense penance and prayers to Lord Shiva. Pleased by their devotion, the Lord decided to take form through them. In many traditions, it is said that Hanuman is the 11th Rudra avatar, an incarnation of Shiva's fierce energy. Let's now see where the Rama connect comes in. While Anjana was praying, King Dasharatha, the father of Lord Rama, was performing a sacrifice in a distant land to have children. He received a bowl of sacred pudding or payasam to share amongst his wives. According to legend, a kite snatched a portion of this pudding and flew over the forest where Anjana was meditating. Vayu, the wind god, guided the pudding into Anjana's hands. Thinking it was a blessing from Shiva, she consumed it. As a result of this divine combination, the penance of Anjana, the essence of Shiva, and the delivery by Vayu, Hanuman was born on Anjaneri hill. Upon his birth, he was not an ordinary infant. He was born with immense strength, the ability to fly, and a golden hue to his skin. His first act of legendary proportions occurred very shortly after he was born. Mistaking the rising sun for a ripe fruit, he leaped into the sky to swallow it, which eventually led to his encounter with Indra and the bestowing of the various names and the boons by the different gods. We'll find out soon. The story of his birth establishes Hanuman as a bridge between the celestial and the earthly. It explains why he possesses immeasurable strength from Shiva, the ability to fly, and great speed from Vayu, deep devotion and humility from the discipline of his parents. Now let's understand what is the story of Hanuman and Lord Indra. After Hanuman flew towards the sun thinking it was a fruit and was struck by Indra's thunderbolt or Vajra, he fainted. His father Vayu was so upset that he withdrew all the air from the universe. To appease Vayu, And to revive the young Hanuman, the gods gathered to bestow unique boons upon Hanuman, transforming him into an invincible being. Each deity granted him a specific power that defined his role in the Ramayana. Indra, the king of gods, declared that Hanuman's body would be as hard as the thunderbolt itself, making him Vajrangi, one with limbs of lightning or diamond. He also granted him immunity from all future weapons. Brahma, the creator, gave Hanuman the power to change his form at will, Kamarupa, and the ability to travel anywhere on the planet. He also protected him from the effects of powerful mantras and curses. Agni, the god of fire, blessed Hanuman with immunity to fire, ensuring that no flame could ever burn him. A boon that became crucial when Hanuman set Lanka ablaze. Varuna, the god of the oceans, granted Hanuman protection from water, ensuring he would never be harmed by drowning or aquatic forces. Yama, the god of death, blessed Hanuman with health and immortality, declaring that death would never touch him. Surya, the sun god, despite all the earlier misunderstanding, granted Hanuman two major gifts: the ability to change his size so he can become tiny and become as huge as the mountain, and the promise to be his teacher, imparting all the Vedas and scriptural knowledge to him. With these powers, the young Hanuman became incredibly mischievous, often teasing sages, disrupting rituals in the forest. To protect peace, a group of sages placed a mild curse on Hanuman. He would forget the extent of his divine powers until someone reminded him of them. And this set the stage for one of the most famous moments in the Ramayana. Before crossing the ocean to Lanka, Hanuman sat in doubt on the shore. It was only when Jambavan, the wise elder in the army, praised Hanuman's lineage and reminded him of his birth and these boons that Hanuman rediscovered his strength, grew to a massive size, and made that legendary leap over the ocean. These boons aren't just superpowers. They represent the integration of the elements because he is blessed by the gods of fire, water, air, and earth. Hanuman represents a being in total harmony with the natural world. With that, we complete our journey for today. I hope you enjoyed stepping into this story as much as I enjoyed telling it. But remember, a story only lives when it is shared. If these words touched you, please pass them on. Share this episode with someone who might need a moment of wonder today. In a digital world that can sometimes feel a little lonely, let this story be a beacon of smiles and a steady light of hope in your pocket. Let's catch up soon to listen to what happened once upon a time.